Why did World War I happen? The shocking story behind the First Global War. It all began like a row of dominoes ready to fall. In 1914, the major powers of Europe were like tense neighbors, distrustful, armed, and ready for conflict. Each had formed alliances, promising to defend their friends if war ever broke out. That meant if one country was attacked, several others would be dragged in too. The tension was high, but what actually triggered the First World War? Everything changed on June 28, 1914. While traveling abroad, an Austrian nobleman and his wife were assassinated by a young terrorist. But this wasn't just any noble, he was Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. His killer? A young Serbian nationalist who, like many Serbs, hated the emperor and dreamed of freeing his people from Austro-Hungarian rule. Austria-Hungary were furious. Convinced that Serbia was behind the assassination, they launched an attack just a month later on July 28, 1914. War had begun, and here's where things spiraled out of control. Russia, allied with Serbia, began mobilizing its army. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia. Soon, France, the UK, and others were pulled in. What could have been a small regional conflict exploded into a global war. It lasted 4 years, cost 10 million lives, and changed the world forever. If you could go back to 1914, what would you do to stop the war? Do let us know your views on this.